Hey everybody. The most important part of a spiritual journey is the change and growth that comes with self. You cannot undertake any part of any spiritual elevation, awakening, any of that without looking into self and making some kind of changes. When you walk into a divination and you're prescribed an ebo to do to fix a problem or an issue that you are having, it always starts with what's happening with you. It never starts off the rip saying, well, we know what you want. You give us a goat, give us a bird, give us a this or that. It's never like that. It's always talking to you about the issues that you have that you need to fix and change within self, around you, your environment, the things that you're doing, your mindset, those types of things. You cannot think that the ebo is a magical thing that changes and fixes everything around you and you do nothing to fix what you're doing. You being the source means that your energy is what creates, manifests, damns you, halts you, burdens you, stops you, or pushes you forward. You cannot receive Orisha and think that you don't have to make any changes. You can't go and get a divination and ask for the sun, the moon, and the stars, and you were told to do some things, and in the back end, you decided that you were going to manipulate people, that you were going to spiritually work people, that you were going to do little dirty tricks and things that you used to do all the time that worked for you, and think that the Orisha don't see it. Think that your spirit team doesn't see it. Think that those that come in light and spirit and truth and Olofi and Olodumare don't see it. They see it all. So while they prescribe something that may have fixed your issue, should you have changed and bettered your life, you decided to revert back to old things. So in reverting back to those old things, you have just stunted everything that you had set forth to do. It's not rocket science. You gotta change you. You went to the higher powers and the higher sources and the elevated energies to ask for help and ask for assistance and ask for all of these things. And when they agreed to help you, they did that with the mindset of you were going to now do better, be better, emanate better, strive for better. All of that is null and void when you decide to revert back to the old you, manipulating people, tricking people, harming people, hurting people, all for your own gain. That's selfish. Karmic law always comes and collects. I tell you all the time that your spiritual fingerprint leaves something. So you are always required to pay your tab at some point. You don't know what it's going to cost you. And it will cost you your happiness. That's one, because you went to these sources to get assistance and help and movement and change and all of these things, but you forgot about the change that you were supposed to make.